And now, Negative 43 TV begins another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV reliably serves Needville and all of Purgatory, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. Whatever the time of day that Negative 43 TV goes to air, welcome, and we hope you enjoy today's programming. And now, the official Negative 43 TV jingle written by Skullkid.
Have our first pre-show hello here. It's Mrs. Robinson. Hello and welcome.
Welcome to Sneedville. Here at 43 TV. We keep you up to date with our favorite reprobate, Tyree, Sneed. We're Rich Barritone as your lovely host.
That's me.
Watch the Batman that you hate the most. We're live here at 43 TV. We're live here at 43 TV. Yeah. I'm saying.
Thank you so much for that, Skull Kid. I really, really enjoy that. I need to make an opening that uses the long version. The long version is even more fun. Believe me when I tell you that. A good afternoon to Populist Uprising. He's here right now. And CIA Hole is here as well. Senior Stalker Extraordinaire. I really rather like the ring of that.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster, which is Negative 43 TV. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. This channel's owner claims no copyright to said content. The broadcaster of this channel cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. The broadcaster of this channel is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel. If you have a complaint about something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster prior to making a copyright claim. Any infringement was not done on purpose and will be rectified to all parties' satisfaction.
True as always, and as always, that is my email address. I believe we're going to see the full rant from Ruben Torres Drive.
Like I said, when that whole thing went down where you had, what's his name? Gus Elizondo's connected to all of this, right? Gus Elizondo had his fake friend Sam, who was a lawyer who worked for the DA at the time in the Cameron County courtroom. That's the most corrupt courtroom in the country, right? And they had Sam harassing me at a bar, right? Trying to antagonize me, same thing, trying to get me, challenging me, actually, literally, right? Pretending, fake challenging me, right? And that dude, literally, I just verbally talked because I'm smart.
Verbally talked because you're smart. You mean as opposed to like semaphore flags? God, what a mong. Am I right or am I right? Ladies and gentlemen, please say hi to Logie Berra on this Tuesday afternoon. At least it's Tuesday afternoon where I am.
I make the right moves. And I literally, he literally still was shook and scared, and he ran to security. Like the next time that I was there and he tried to bother me. You feel me? So that's their tactic. You all antagonize me and then you want to try to play victim. Well, then that kind of forfeits all that what you did, right? It proves that I'm an innocent man and that all you people, like I said, the entire system was against me, which included corrupt cops, corrupt departments, which again, I've already had the lawsuits ready to go, bro. As soon as I get the lawyer, I'm taking y'all to court.
No, you're not, and everybody's against you because you're an evil piece of shit. Thank God you're a coward, or you'd be a problem.
So, like I said, why would people keep typing on my page? It's not possible, bro. Y'all better do your job, homie, and get these people off my page, bro. Real talk. How is it difficult, man? Y'all don't understand. I'm not, y'all ain't got...
All right, everybody, you know him, you love him, you simply cannot live without the genius that is the real Tyree Sneed. He's here right now, and you should feel very, very honored by that. I know I do.
Nothing on me. You can't move on me. You can't tell me what to do. You ain't gonna do nothing. Like I said, no, I don't get punished because I get mad. I get mad and I make sure that I win. Me getting mad is why I'm successful. Yeah, you're not gonna treat me inhumanely. Nobody. I don't care who you are, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck does he even mean by that? Got lawyers on retainer for 75 years. I've heard we'll have lawyers on retainer for 31 years. Man, somebody get this dude a bicycle helmet. Know what I mean?
I'm gonna stand up on mine all day, bro. You gotta understand, man. You got it's like Whack 100 talking about this and that, blah blah blah. No, Tyree Sneed.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please say hi to Boo Earns, and better hope he doesn't go super. No, I'm saying. Yeah, that is beautiful. By the way, I think the new process is going to be that when you arrive, I'm going to put your first comment up. After that, it's going to be the wonderful process of automatically showing your comments right there on the screen. I cannot tell you how much I love that. Anyway, welcome, Boo Earns. Oh, yeah, I better hit the button, but not before I quote RTS. We'll call this the first. Read it for the listeners. I think yesterday he said, I live life in my own head. You can only get that here on Negative 43 TV.
Presents that. And all these fools know it. All these fools know it. You can't disrespect me. I don't care who you are, bro. All y'all ain't no better than me. You ain't above me. You ain't special. And you damn sure don't scare me. So you can miss me with all that. So now that we've evened the playing field, right? And you know what it is. And like I said, those people, they'll keep typing because that's what they do. So someone's telling them that it's okay. They've already proved that they actually literally have corrupt police in the departments.
And now arriving on the scene, it is Red Screen. And I really do like that picture in the center of your screen right now. He just looks so sneezy, doesn't he?
Sitting here telling you I stand against, and those people harassing me are who's doing the, and none of you are concerned about this? Come on, bro, you can't be serious, man. So, I mean, again, how can you sit there and act like, oh, these corrupt departments and these corrupt police and corrupt officials, 100%.
Packing and seasoning chicken. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Tywee? One of us for sure is going to have some nice home-prepared chicken tonight. Not you.
Right, are part of a conspiracy that's doing, yes, not even allegedly. It's right in front of your face. But we'll say allegedly, right? But we don't need to. What are you talking about, bro? Y'all are super obvious, bro. You do it in front of everyone. These are slow pokes, bro.
We're going to have quite a party here on this Tuesday afternoon, 58 minutes after the hour. Almost anywhere you are, please say hi to Ledgeview.
These are people who, if you sat me down in a classroom, I would run circles around them with my IQ. And you think you gonna stop me? Not at all, bro. I'm not gonna bite my tongue or take none of what you're dishing out, bro. Y'all got something to say to me, like I said. I mean, what it is. Like, I'm out here trying to live my life 24 hours a day.
Taco Tuesday. What is everybody else thinking about having for dinner tonight? I may make a homemade pizza. I know how to do that. Fairly low calorie and certainly low carb.
They got people bothering me. Come on, bro. This been going on for years, homie. Every day, bro. You think I'm gonna be bothered every minute? They sitting there laughing. Oh, stay pressed. I'm sorry, but what? I'm not pressed, bro. I'm good and free in the world. I do what I want to do.
Yeah, Boo Earns, I saw that, but then didn't Jimmy and Tywee get into a little bit of a fight that wound up with Tyree offering to train the other guy involved in the fight that will never occur in all likelihood?
See, you're trying to play a psychological warfare game with me, right? Yeah, y'all people don't scare me, bro. And I've stood up to every one of you. I already defeated the system. All I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Here's a new perspective. This one comes from Ledgeview. Reading it for the listeners because, of course, I am. Listen to that knockoff Batman using the wrong octaves. Yeah, he kind of is using the wrong octaves, isn't he? All he's got is up here. It's got to come through his nose. Yeah, he does not sound macho. Anyway, whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen, somebody that is actually older than I am. I can't believe it, but it's true. It's Fallout 354.
Is get people to stop typing on my page. They act like it's impossible. Bro, you have their legal names. I gave these corrupt people their illegal names. All they had to do was call the county and have them arrested. It's literally that easy. But you just don't want to do it, right?
Just give them their names and they'll just go out and arrest them for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, sure, it works that way. Of course it does.
Because you're who licensed them to do it. You see what I'm saying? The corrupt departments are exactly who targeted me. That's why.
Ooh, Ty, we listen to this. Will you listen to this? Red screen tonight. He's having for dinner chicken breast seasoned with lemon, pepper, and carrots and broccoli with a baked potato. Oh boy, I'm telling you.
They took my Porsche
good.
for a joyride, which I'm suing you for, right? That's why they didn't tow my other car, did that illegal, let people steal my vehicles. Like, come on, bro, you people don't scare me, man. You're corrupt and you're exposed. And anything you do from here forward, just like in the past, will be recorded, documented on video recorder, and you will go to prison and you'll lose your damn job. What do you mean? No, there is no fear here. Like, go ahead, try me. Real talk, bro. I'm sick of it, man. No, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to stand up to all y'all, bro. It's crazy, man, that y'all won't just let me live my life, bro. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm doing my thing.
You know, Ledgeville, I bet he does. You never hear him talk about vegetables. You hear him talk about fruit, and he doesn't even eat a whole lot of that.
And these people all weird, bro. And then that's what they do. They expect, like, you to...
I love broccoli myself, raw, steamed with cheese sauce or not.
Oh, he's supposed to bite his tongue. He's supposed to not speak back and not talk back. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you said something about fear, and so I fear who? You got people sending me text messages. They just sent me a text message impersonating a police officer. So you're telling on yourself?
Oh no! Please say hello to Orza1. And he says, reading it. Well, you know what I'm doing. Obviously, I'm not reading it to anybody that's here. I mean, you're here. You can read it yourself. Anyway, hello, everyone. Happy National Hairstylist Mental Health Awareness Day, a day we all look forward to every May 27th.
Is that really a wise move? You just impersonated a police officer. You know that's a crime, right? Come on, bro. You people can't be serious, man. These people are a joke, bro. Like, real talk, homie. For them to think, to be that confident because they that slow and think, oh, they just going to keep on doing this? No, you ain't. Y'all.
Okay, I've been informed by CIA Hole that Ty Retard has one teed up, ready to go. And of course, should he go live, we will switch over. But as always, we'll give them a little bit of a head start. Yeah, we put ourselves at risk of having the source video deleted during the show. But then again, I'd rather do that because there is nothing like being at the complete mercy of his out of nowhere endless silences.
All about to get locked up, bro. Real talk. And I'm just completely disappointed and in sheer shock because I want to have a conversation with whoever is supposed to be investigating this.
Nice Cobes reference there, Boorns.
The feds, FBI, whoever, you dropped the ball, bro. It's been too long, man. You should have had these people locked up 25 years ago. It's been 25 years. Okay, these people been doing this stuff online like some cowards. You know what I mean? Look at this fool. Here's another fool. Y'all can't teach people how to drive down here?
Of course, YouTube's not 25 years old, but you didn't need me to tell you that.
You see the thing says I can walk, but they don't understand that the guy walking has the right of way. Just another wannabe nobody whose parents paid for everything. That's what all y'all are. And they'll really run their mouth.
I don't know how he came to that conclusion from having trouble crossing the street. I don't get it. How can you how can you say that about just general traffic? Good fucking God. Thank God there's only one of him. But unfortunately, there are thousands of different locales, each one slightly different from the others, yet entirely the same. It's weird.
I don't respect none of you, bro. Like I said, I really don't care at this point. I got everything to lose and I still don't care. I'm not going to put up with this. I've had enough. I'm going to start calling all y'all out and I'm going to get worse and worse with it. Watch. I know what I'm doing, homie, and you can't get me on nothing because I know how to talk.
Well, populist, yeah, the question at hand for the listeners is, so people have been fucking with him since he was 11? Oh, yeah, I would imagine so. Not online, of course, not on, pardon me, YouTube or anything like that, but to be this geek in school could not have been an easy thing.
Like, nah, bro, I want to call y'all out.
Unfortunately for me, I don't care about that. He got what he deserved.
Real talk. Honestly, like I want to confront, and I want to have a conversation face to face with everybody.
For shit.
That's what I want, just like I've been doing. I've been confronting you fools, and all y'all back down. So what you mean, bro? So you think because you in a position in some corrupt agencies, corrupt departments, you think you can push your weight around? There we go, there's a honk. And you think you could tell me what to do? Really? You think you could just harass me and it's behind the scenes, nobody will find out? Well, that's about to come to the forefront.
Yeah, boy is back. Goes along with his V-shaped palette, you know what I mean?
Because I know for a fact that the people who type on my channel are corrupt cops and people connected to corrupt cops. I have factual evidence for all of this. You understand? You got people right now that are a part of this group that they're already snitching and telling on the group. Y'all don't understand. This has to be done. These people have to be exposed. There is no choice. We can't dismiss this no more. We can't say, oh, words don't matter. It's not about words. These people are everywhere. Freemasons are everywhere. These people are a conspiracy. They're trying to trap me. They're trying to take my life. I don't have a choice. I gotta stand up. So like I said, this is not going to continue. You're going to back off, stay off my page. As long as you're typing on my page, you're showing intent to try to cause harm to me. Correct? Okay, get off my page, homie. Right? And if you don't get off my page, then, what do you expect? I'm going to be on edge and paying attention because y'all weird as hell. You know what I mean? Like I said, it don't make no sense.
And we have a winner in the mute game, and I haven't even started the show. We're not there yet, and we have a winner, and it is our Lord and Savior, the real Tyree Sneed. I really enjoy this thing, putting the comments right up on the screen, because I know the mute game winner is 100% legitimate. So congratulations to RTS for winning the mute game, and bad boy on me, because the show won't start officially for another 4 minutes, and I've already fucked up. It's going to be a good one. What the hell? Might as well go on ahead and do it. After that, even though it was a mistake, and it was an early mistake, let me turn it into something positive simply by asking you to look at the upper right-hand corner and smoke them if you got them time. I might as well have an excuse from here on out.
Sense. You can't just sit there and bluff all day with a real. Don't play like that, man. You feel me? Like I said, these people issued all of you-know-whats towards me, right? Like, don't make no sense, man. You trying to run your mouth. I'm on a platform that has rules. Make it make sense, bro. But still, my channel has no flags, and I'm good, right? Because I just get to
celebrate hard, RTS, and I know you got the shit to do that.
Delete my lives. I'll run my mouth all I want. I'll say whatever I want. What are you going to do about it? Any of you. I'm right here on the block right now. Matter of fact, I'm on 802 Ruben Torres right here. I'm right here, bro. I don't hide from no one. I ain't scared of nobody. What's goody? Huh? These are my streets, boy. All of them. All of them. Every block.
And let me tell you that they are. Yeah, that's when you know the good times are really starting to kick in. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome Sheriff Consent?
Right? Who's fake? Huh? I don't get on phones and computers and talk crazy or greasy. I'm really about this. I'm really that. I'm right here. What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Any of you? What's up?
Yeah, choking on weed on not even on camera, but on mic. Yeah, it's pretty convincing, Ledge. It is.
I'm supposed to be scared? This ain't my country. I can't walk where I want. I can do whatever I want. What you mean? Huh? Every one of these people is weird, bro. They some weirdos. really sit there and act like, oh, I'm supposed to be scared. I'm doing something wrong because I'm talking.
Herbalife. Haven't even contemplated that forever. And every time I hear Herbalife, I think of Bobby Dooley, a character from the Bill Hendry show. It's tough to explain.
He was raising his voice. He was talking. Yeah. And what? What do you mean? Y'all weird, bro. Like I said, bro, y'all ain't got nothing on me. You can't do nothing with me. Y'all gonna stay losing, and that's it, man. I could care less, bro. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. They all so fake, so corrupt. They be all over that. Some fake nonsense to harass an American citizen, but they...
Indeed, Ledge, he looks really, really bad there. And yet this was during a time where he was getting clean clothes and food and regular sleep, and he still looked like shit. I mean, let's admit it. There's nothing that can be done about that relative to Tyree Sneed.
They won't do their damn job. And y'all think he's scary? He ain't scary. These people committing actual domestic terrorism acts every single day, and they won't do nothing. Nothing. All they do is sit here. Y'all a joke, bro. I'll be right back, man. Let's do the real show, Christina. Let's just be in a good mood.
And now one of the legendary archivists in the history of Sneedville. I love him. You love him. It's Dr. Computer Shop. How are things, sir?
Man, these people are wasting my damn time. For real, homie. You know what I mean? Fuck all y'all. How about that? Every one of you. Fuck you. You ain't gonna do shit, pussy. And that's a promise, faggot. How about that? Fuck y'all. Real talk. I'm tired of being harassed every fucking day. You damn right. No, I'm not putting up with it. Yeah, right, I'm pissed, bitch. I'm gonna be pissed every day until you get these motherfuckers off my page. Get them off my dick, faggot. That's what all y'all are. On my dick. On my fucking Johnson. Y'all gay as fuck. Faggot. Yeah, I'm a celebrity, bitch. This how you treat celebrities, you fucking faggot? Right. And I'll tell any of you to your fucking face. Pull up, bitch. Any of y'all. Y'all some fucking pussies. How am I hiding, you faggot? Yeah, that's what I thought, pussy.
It's funny how that intro always ends the same. Hello again, Sneedville. I am Richbartone, and Negative 43 TV is live for Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. I hope everybody had the best possible Labor Day, oh, God, listen to me, Memorial Day that you could have possibly had this year. I know I certainly did. Had some barbecued pork chops and a baked potato, and it was a real treat for me. You can bet on that. And yeah, that is how celebrities talk. Sure it is. Of course it is. I agree. We are going to watch what the title says we're going to watch, but as soon as not as soon as he starts, in about 10 minutes after he goes live, we will be switching over to Tyree Sneed's latest live embarrassment, and you just know it's going to be an absolute embarrassment because they all are. Allow me to prove that to you right now. Up on the screen now he goes. Again, as I always like to say, we'll put it in useless full screen. It just gets me off the stage. Maybe it looks a little better. Maybe it doesn't. Everything's objective, don't you know? So let me hit the candy-colored button. This is Batman is officially a Super Saiyan. And let's go.
All right. Welcome to Batman Radio. How's everybody doing? It's been a pretty good day, man. People have been pretty nice, which is pretty cool, man. You know, I'm just glad that people have a good attitude about it.
Yeah, that would be a really pixelated JPEG that I would love to see anyhow.
I'm glad that people appreciate me and what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do here. It's always nice. It's all that really matters, man. You know, at the end of the day, that I'm having a positive impact and effect, and I'm changing things for the better, and that the public and the people.
A positive impact, changing things for the better. What have you done? What have you done? Pretty straightforward question, even a dry question. What have you done? Who have you helped? What have you done in general? I mean, other than go to the bathroom and run your mouth endlessly here, as you always do, what have you done? Empty words are just that, you little bitch. They're empty fucking words. You're no one. You're nobody. You're nobody, yet somehow we here at the Order of Action have you under 24-hour surveillance. Seeing a lot of birds today. I'll bet you are. They're drones. Those aren't birds, they're drones. It's amazing what robotics can do, isn't it?
For appreciating it and receiving me well, and that's the whole thing, like I'm always in a good mood, man.
Please welcome Sneedville's favorite comedian. It's that guy, and he arrives with a zinger as he always does. Read it for the listeners. His only positive impact has been into a truck fender. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. He should never, ever, ever be allowed to forget about it. He should probably be reminded of it daily. Welcome.
You know what I mean? If you hear me talking in any way, it's because people are playing games. Like I said, that's why it's my job to stand up against the red triangles. Anybody else is evil. It's that simple, right? But yeah, all in all, it's been a pretty good day. And yeah, no more. There we go. More fans. Like I said, no more.
No, they are Freemasons. It's their turn this week to watch you. We've given the red triangles the week off.
You're estimating the bats. No more. There will be no such thing. Never. No more underestimating Batman.
Oh dear.
Right? Usually when I'm talking to the people on the internet. Understand that, please. But
please welcome one of my favorite Sneedvillians, and I'm certain one of yours as well. It's Chaos. Well, it's always chaos around here, but Chaos the person is here right now. That's even better.
Yeah, no more underestimating. I'm going to make things real clear as usual. I thought I did already, but as usual, people want to pretend. But yeah, I don't know what's up with you internet people. Real talk.
Oh, wait.
They think they doing something because
Fallout has one that's well worth reading for the listeners. I heard on one of the restreams that Christina's settlement is now between 30 to 50 million. I haven't heard that, but my ears will be super duper tuned in to hear something like that myself. And please welcome. It's a nice evening over in Great Britain, about what, 9:30 or so here. Let's see, 9:17 p.m. UK time. Tired. I'm just glad you stopped in for a little bit. Please warmly welcome Kelchu Bordner.
They type in. Oh my goodness. There's somebody that keeps going to every little video that the comment section ain't turned on.
Have you heard the same thing, RTS? What I've been doing, I'll admit, I've been getting away from him. I'll listen to a little bit here, a little bit there during the week just to keep my toes in the pool. But I find that I do better with this entire thing if I'm not watching him a lot. I'm starting to measure my exposure to the madness, as it were. Keeps me fresh.
No, to talk to themselves. Talking delusion and nonsense.
Wow,
Who has time to do these things, man? It's a felony. Oh my.
Wow, apparently this is his rhetoric now. That is something that we needed to have happen. God, it's all just so damn silly. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, it's John Cole back here at the Negative 43 TV studios, 19 minutes after the hour.
My goodness, these people are hilarious, bro. They're upset. But yeah.
Okay.
It ain't gonna make no difference.
Okay. Do you have any idea what stream it is? I'm hoping it's this one. That would be really convenient. that's something we need to listen to. This is going along fairly well, but we need to listen to that one.
I don't pay it, don't never mind. It is what it is. But at the end of the day,
holy fuck,
you got to understand. I mean, pretty soon you're not going to have any videos to be able to comment on. You know, pretty soon, because you keep going with this nonsense, and what you're doing is
okay. Anybody here, anybody in the audience, if you know or even have a relative idea what stream it is, we'll poke around and we'll find it. If not, I'll poke around and I'll find it, and we'll go over it tomorrow, because I'm going to push pretty hard here for the next 3 days or so. Going to get some time in.
Is a crime and illegal as hell. Pretty soon, all the comment sections will already be turned off. You know?
It is already.
I got the head nod from Working Man.
It's turned off already for 99% of the people here. I do know that much.
Gave him the head nod. We have an understanding. I'm the working class Batman. That's right. I'm the working man's representative.
Oh, I got it.
Been that. There we go.
If not today, tomorrow for certain, I will find that.
See, there's some guys.
I will find that.
Good stuff. But yeah, man, I apologize, bro, if I'm not always in a good mood or the best mood, man. It's just like I said, you know, a lot of these people be pretending they trying me, and I'm just not going for it. And I think people are aware that this is not an easy thing to do or an easy job, right? But like I said, there ain't nothing fake about it.
I gotta say that one out loud, Booerns. Machinations! And speaking of, well, this isn't a machination. Anyway, our first Smoke 'em If You Got 'em has come to an end here on the show, but that's okay. That's all right, because you know, after the first Smoke 'em If You Got 'em, it's time to say hello to everybody's psychedelics addicted radioactive cat. It is in fact Schizo the Clown. The Clown. Did I just do that? Man, this cartridge is good. It's Schizo the Cat. When you're watching this stuff, the word clown is really never far from your mind.
It's 100% real and legit and thorough, boy. All right. And all you softy, snowflake, Goldilocks out there better get ready for the Batman. That's right. Because the Batman rules supremely and runs everything. That's right. And I'm going to make sure I wait for this light.
Please welcome to the show, Bested Show. How you doing, sir? Good to have you.
Take it forever. Shout, shout, let it all out.
Oh, no.
These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Pick one. Come on.
I'm glad he decided to butcher the Tears for Fears song that I don't really care for. Everybody wants to rule the world. I kind of liked it back in the day. At the time that was out, I was pretty much just a straight up metalhead. But it's one of those songs that as time goes on, it's grown on me to the point where I now love the song. I honestly do. Very tasty guitar solo there at the end.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, like I said, we're doing our thing.
This thing is going so well. I just can't tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sonia. She's not here very often. How are you, dear?
Batman thing. We're still winning, Coach. We're winning and I'm reaching a new level. I am officially in the books as Super Saiyan. Certified in the books, baby.
Certified in the books as a Super Saiyan. How would one go about that? Oh, wait, there is no way to go about it because it's a character from Dragon Ball or a transformation from Dragon Ball. I didn't know anything about this until an hour ago when I looked it up. It is always stunning to look at his immaturity. He's absolutely he's never matured mentally. He's never done anything mentally. What the fuck am I saying? But now he's a Super Saiyan. He's something from, well, hell, what am I saying? It's not like the Batman thing's real either. Sometimes you really got to dig to try to make a point here anymore.
I got to get to the next form, like Frieza. You're not ready for my next form. You haven't even seen nothing yet, Vegeta. Okay, come on, fine, go. Taking forever.
The only thing I have to say for the mid-'80s was thank God for Ozzy Osbourne. And my nails aren't painted black either. That show's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It just isn't. It can't.
So, yeah.
Well,
I think I have a lot in common with Frieza. I'm not really quite that evil, but
I'm not really quite that evil. You're that evil and more. We're just all happy that you're an absolute twat. Otherwise, you'd be a problem. How long is the stream today? Well, or is it the one we're watching right now is 49 minutes and 44 seconds long. And by the time I get done running, my big mouth will be well over an hour here.
You know, I like Frieza's personality. It's hilarious. Hello, peasants. I want to start talking like that for real. Hello, peasants.
He doesn't have a personality so much as lines written by a writer. Ooh, imagine that. Lines written by a writer. I've never heard of such a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Shamrock is here. You know the ceremony when Shamrock arrives. It is time to present to her personally every single time the rare and so precious 4-leaf shamrock. And right there it is in your upper right-hand corner. And the silence behind me is serving to remind me, wow, that rhyme, that was pretty damned cool, wasn't it? Nah. Anyhow, check it out. Ah, so soothing, so very much better. Let me make it okay. Always got to turn it down. Anytime you open it up, it starts it at 50. And 50 is just entirely too loud. It's supposed to be in the background, not in the foreground. And it is now negative 43 TV, 28 minutes after the hour.
For all of you today, the Saiyans have absolutely nothing for me. But yeah, it's just comical, man. Like I said, I really read Super Saiyan status, bro. I'm not playing. I'm Super Saiyan. Y'all can't see these. That photo is just a still image of me in movement. I mean, it shows. I mean, look at my muscle definition, man. It's insane.
Speaking of his muscle definition, did you see the short where he comes out and says, "I am now a Super Saiyan"? That thumbnail, those shoulder muscles just don't look right, man. The whole thing's kind of gross. Yeah, he's getting some size, but if you look at those muscles, the shoulder muscles, there's just, I mean, I'm no physiologist or anything, but there's just something fucked up, not right about his muscles. There just is. They don't look right.
They get all. You gotta understand, these actors, man, they take some.
Way to sound like a lesbian indeed, Ledger.
Okay, I know because I've tried some of them before in the past.
I must say, you guys are on fire today. Please keep it coming. Negative 43 TV.
Yes. Y'all don't remember that Asai stuff? Asai is good stuff too, like the real stuff. But like some of that stuff messed me up bad because those products, you don't know what the hell's in them. Okay, and just because it says whatever doesn't mean anything. That's the truth. But the point is, I tried one of them. I think it was two of them, and
yeah, the no protein is absolutely not helping him. He has some size in those shoulders and those arms. To say anything else would just be denying what you can plainly see. as much as he works those particular muscles, shouldn't they be like twice as big as they are? I mean, seriously.
One of them I would take, man, it got me so ripped so quick. And I was training and working out though, but it really, really helped. Like it had me pretty strong, and it just had me where I had like abdominals and an 8-pack to the point that like I'd be out there playing basketball and honestly everybody would be looking at me, you know what I mean? It was pretty crazy. So that's the thing. I'm a lot stronger now. I've had phases where my body looks different, at different times, but now I'm just more about building the strength, of course. I'm sure my abdominals are look the way they're supposed to and all that. But I'm just saying the actors have supplements and stuff. So they just take the supplement. They don't really have to do much. Okay. And they look ridiculous immediately.
Oh my God. I did it again, and he did it again. RTS got his second one in there. That's 2 mute game wins at the same time in the same day. Very, very good job, RTS. Maybe not the greatest thing in the world there, but by God, it happened. Congratulations, RTS.
I'm sure it's not all that good for you either, but my point is they cheat at everything they do.
Yeah, this is the brilliant point I was making while you weren't hearing me at all. There are, people out there, well, you just take steroids, you're just going to get these muscles. No, you have to work out in order to make the magic happen, but I'm not fucking with them. I wouldn't have fucked with them 35 years ago. The first time I would have heard, well, one of the side effects is your nuts shrink. It's like, oh man, jab this shit in your own ass. Get it away from me.
Okay, you got to understand this. They're not earning it like me. I mean, to earn this kind of body and physique.
Ladies and gentlemen, the generosity is in fact legendary. Thank you so much, Shamrock, for the super chat. We're right on top of it now. We're right on top of the goal. Thanks to you. Thank you so much.
It's a whole nother ballgame. Okay, it's hard as hell. It's not a walk in the park. It's not a cakewalk. It takes a lot of work, hard work, and determination. Man, this wind is irritating, bro. I'm so sick of this wind. Really. Have a moment of peace.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Kelchu, the point that he's making about Tyree's exercise routine. He's exercising badly. Yes, he's exercising wrongly for his body issues. Yes, and he isn't getting the calories that his body badly needs. All 3 points, absolutely true. And just no abs. He does no core work. He doesn't work on his legs. He's working on his arms daily with incorrect form, which has an impact on things, a big impact on things. So I'm told. I'm not much of a weightlifter or anything of that sort. Oh, I did do something today in the gym, though, that I was rather proud of. It sounds pathetic, but it's not. I did 9 push-ups today. 9 of them. I couldn't do any a year ago. My shoulders and my elbows are described as mildly arthritic. People that seriously have arthritis badly, oh God, there's not enough sympathy in the world that I could give them. There just isn't enough sympathy in the world that I could possibly give them. And that's yeah.
But yeah, and it's hot as hell. Where the hell is it? Hot as hell, and there's wind. Makes no sense.
I will admit I lost my train of thought, and this is why I lost my train of thought. I think we're there. I think after taxes, we just cleared the hurdle. Oh God, I just can't thank you folks enough.
Sense. Some guy was working on something today on the side of the road. I'm hoping I didn't get caught looking, at one of those arcs. My eyes kind of hurting a little bit. But I thought I heard him like with a hammer or something. So I don't think he was doing that at that time. But
yeah, it is extraordinary just how bad his workouts are. I have balanced workouts. I work on everything every day. I make it a point.
Like right when I walked by, he either started or was going to start. I don't know. It looked like he flipped up his mask. I couldn't really see. There was a little distance between us at least, but I just hate when they do that, like right in front of me. It's just consideration, but maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our man in Seattle. It's Red Pill.
He didn't. I don't know. But point being, yeah, I've definitely reached Super Saiyan status. Hopefully my eyes.
Yeah, Red Pill, my theory is that he doesn't even attempt sit-ups because of the hunchback and just the condition of his spine in general. I don't believe that he can physically do them. And I don't know that there are ever going to be enough exercises to where he can get to a point where he can do them, such as me doing 9 push-ups with arthritic shoulders.
It'll be all right. I'm trying to ask her.
It sounds like nothing, but to me, it's a huge accomplishment. You would just have to be me, I suppose. Ladies and gentlemen, a legend of Negative 43 TV is here live right now. It's Sticky TT6.
About it, what she thinks. But, I mean.
Yeah, he really is that guy. It's like when he lays down, it would be like laying on a wedge, like a foam wedge made out of human flesh.
Go through, man, I'm out here. But yeah, it's exciting, man. It truly.
He told Jimmy that he could be a sidekick. Whoa, Nelly!
It's exciting to be in this amazing shape. To have accomplished this much, this quickly.
Please welcome, like I said, man, to the festivities on this Tuesday afternoon. It's 37 minutes after the hour, wherever you may be, except Newfoundland and Labrador. That's true. There it is, 3 minutes after the hour now, and it's 38 minutes right here, right now, after the hour, that is. Anyway.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Just look at that still image. Look at that photo, man. It explains everything.
But yeah, like I said, I legitimately lost my train of thought when the donations popped up. I just got my focus back from the Shamrock's so generous donation, and then the one popped up from Best in Show, who supports on a regular basis. And yes, I lost my train of thought because I didn't know if I was going to make it this month, if Negative 43 TV was going to make it this month, and I blanked out in gratitude.
And that's what they mean, by Super Saiyan. A lot of people on here are kind of into Dragon Ball Z, like the Ping one and his brother, right? I mean, they made that comparison. I don't think that was me first. I think that was them, and then I just decided to kind of run with it a little bit. I've brought it up several times because it's an element of this, but
what?
That's what Super Saiyan is. I mean, you can see it with the hair and everything. It's a real thing.
No, it isn't. It is demonstrably not a real thing. In your head it is, but then again, the bizarre things that are real to you are just reaching a point where there's just no describing them anymore, and we are still in a holding pattern for his next live. If he ever hits the candy-colored button, it's going to be called Batman is Getting Even Stronger. You get used to the lies after a while, don't you? Let me hit the button and let's go on.
I'm not simulating this, it's really happening. And it is a real concept. And I think that's what it's telling me. I listened to these downloads, it was saying that God is sculpting and molding me through chaos, you know, and chaos, that I am chaos. Chaos is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't like it. I can't stand it, to be honest. But I think that it's helping me grow somehow. It's the weirdest thing ever. And evolve. And that's what it was telling me. It said, quit forcing it and shift. And I think it's something that God is trying to teach me. And that's what people don't get. Man.
Okay, you let me know there. We'll get everything. We'll get everything coordinated. And if Saturday is when you can get him, Saturday is when you can get him. I would actually, myself as the general manager of Negative 43 TV, I would prioritize that over Saturday Madness. Saturday Madness, should you get him Saturday, we could make Saturday Madness an opening act show. But no, that would take precedent over Saturday Madness for sure.
In this mask. Come on, bro. Golly. Sick of this place. This is not Chicago.
Then leave.
It makes no sense for it to be this, like, what? I'm trying to flip my mask up. Just leave the mask alone. But again, like, yeah, I mean, reaching all.
Yeah, Kelchu, we would definitely need surgery. Let me put this comment up on the screen so everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, his spine, he needs surgery, and he needs surgery badly. He'd be in back braces forever and a day. That's the truth. So, man,
time highs, new levels. I'm not so much interested in, you know, creating any more world records unless.
Oh, RTS says, listen up. It's a good one, I promise you. Why Illuminati use the wind machine to knock my mask off? Hell of a question. Oh, no. Yep, he went silent, and I kind of almost didn't notice it because I've been talking with everybody. And that's what makes a good show around here. When I'm barely paying attention to this loser asshole and I'm talking to you, everything is as I would love it to be. Negative 43 TV, 42 minutes. After the hour,
can't do it.
I'm getting pretty good at improvising here.
I promise you. 90 pounds is a lot of weight, man. And no, I was never leaning, never nothing. The video right there shows concrete proof. The actual video, when I set the record, there's no leaning at all. There's using kinetic energy, right?
You're right, Kelchu. Everything he does is wrong, and all he's doing is hurting himself.
Like Bruce Lee taught, and you have to use kinetic energy to get the weight up because the weight is so heavy. The kinetic energy, right, flows through your body, right? And because I know how to harness it and do that, part of why I broke that record. You got to remember, I did a small bit in jail. I was like the first go around. Man, this is so irritating with this mask. So I got fresh out of jail and I was eating that starchy diet. I think I did push-ups and stuff. You know, I don't know. Didn't even sleep that much, but I had been training the whole time before, I think. And then that happened, and then I got out and immediately broke the world record for dumbbell curls at 90 pounds. Fresh out of jail. It was crazy. So, you know, people run their mouth, people talk a lot, but y'all ain't moving like me. And I was driving my Porsche and everything, and you know.
Absolutely, we're going to put the pit boss up right now, but I probably should tell you that anytime the hey, I'm feeling pretty damn good right now. The 4-leaf shamrock is up in the right-hand corner. It's a smoke 'em if you got 'em kind of situation. And you know it is for absolutely certain when the pit boss shows up. There he is. Let's go. Whatever you got, smoke it.
You know,
Or drink it. It might be black currant time for you, Kelchu.
a whole lot of stuff, man. These people run their mouth. Like I said, you can check my whole track history and see I've always made money, always been successful, always been a boss. You feel me? And like I said, that's not what it's about. It's not about money. It's not about facilitating a lifestyle anymore. This is
Yeah, Kelchu, I agree with that. The pain pretty much has to be 24/7. His spinal condition is just... He's going to walk himself into a wheelchair, perhaps. I avoid as much impact as I can. I really do.
God and him sculpting me into what I'm supposed to be.
I don't do any more walking than I necessarily need to, because, you know, every step is an impact. I just try to keep it to a low roar.
Like I said, you ain't going to get to this level physically at all if you don't struggle and go through something. If you have,
I mean, my spine is actually pretty bad in the whole arthritis thing.
have everything and have all the money, you're not going to have any incentive to push yourself. That's why I understand it, because y'all aren't hungry like me. Me, I'm willing to do whatever it takes just to see a little bit of progress. That's the truth. You know? So it's like, now people done pissed me off.
Oh,
Which
no!
is good, because I'm going to use it. Just like Wesley Snipes said in the movie, use it.
Use it for what? Motivation to buy a bus ticket, perhaps.
Use it. It's exactly what I do. I use it. Any pain I go through, anything that's unfair, every day this unrighteous joke, weird behavior, we're going to ignore it and keep on pushing. Feel me? And this is what makes a champ. This is what separates the boys from men. And like I said, that picture says it all, man. Picture says 1,000 words, man. People can say what they want. I'm making history, bro, hands down. Now, I really have something here. Look, man, like I said, I try to sugarcoat it on here because they got rules, but I'm a fighter, bro. Let's just get real, man. Everybody knows what I am to my core.
You are not a fighter. Everybody knows that, and it is a point worth making every time it can be made. You're a total pussy, and it's a good thing for society at large. You're a total vagina. Otherwise, you might actually be a handful. Unfortunately for you, you aren't.
You're right. My heart don't pump no Kool-Aid, homie. This is what I do. I took it. I took my gift that God gave me, all my gifts, and I make money out of it. I'm not going to stop, man. What y'all don't get, I wasn't made to stop. I was programmed to keep going, no matter what the cost. You understand? I'm proud that I can do this boxing and martial arts and train, and, you know, I can teach.
Do the boxing. And anybody that hasn't seen it, and there could be a few people here, we've been getting more and more popular here lately at Negative 43 TV. Do a search, but not right now, for Tyrese Need Boxing in a Cemetery. And it will pop right up. The thumbnail that you will see for the main video that I'm talking about, it looks like Tyrese Need is about ready to square off with Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern Show.
People and be an example and a role model.
And that guy, yes, you do.
Excel, and I just take who I am and my essence and my soul, and I have a lot in common with Bruce Lee, truthfully, and you can see it in the video. You see the hair moving around kind of the same way. The expression.
It's because of the way your hair moves. Okay, I understand now. The fuck I understand.
I might even start adding some real talk. Every time I move and do something, I'm like, like, y'all think I'm kidding. It's about human expression. That's what he said. It makes sense. You got to let that energy out and express yourself.
He's walking down the street going, "Wah!"
That's all it is. It's not about being angry all the time, but anger can be used as a tool. It's part of it. It's power. So that's why these people are funny, because you're not making me upset. Number one. Number two, to keep on trying to, like I said, why do y'all think that that's going to like have somebody not win? I don't get that. It ain't going to do nothing but feed the shark, man. Like I said, you don't listen too good, do you? All that going and typing and stuff doesn't do anything for me. But if it does, good, because you're just feeding me. You're feeding the shark and you're giving me power. Please get me angry as possible.
Yeah, more impotent rage would actually be quite entertaining. You've been way too calm lately. I suppose you need to get back on a nice manic upcycle and just let the rage fly. And it would be better for everybody involved. Well, actually, it wouldn't be better for you, but it would be better for us.
I'm asking you, I'm begging you, turn up my anger meter, because the more you do, the more you piss me off, the more I'm going to excel.
That's bullshit, but sure, we'll piss you off some more because we enjoy it. We find humor in it. We're just those kind of people. Say goodbye to Sticky TT6. Don't work too hard.
That's what you don't get. Big Trouble, when I was in the bridge in Dallas, in the shelter that's worse than prison, he was teaching me 52 blocks. He used to say that. He said, get mad. Like, I think he already knew what I had in me, and I was being too calm and docile. And he's like, get mad. Like, you know, like he knew, like, I have this rage inside of me. And sometimes you got to tap into that. And
you know what generally happens when rage consumes a person? More often than not, they're not thinking. And my dad always stressed that it was important to think in a fight.
Use it. And that's what this is about. It's what Batman about. Batman was real angry. Feel me? Just like me. So I got to do what I got to do, man. You know, this is a whole powerful transformation. God is literally constructing the perfect soldier and the ultimate most elite warrior I've ever seen. I mean, it's just the truth. So it's not fake, clearly. It's extremely real. And like I said, you know, people are going to want the positive results of it. The other thing, too, I heard is, you know, the way you train is the way you live your life. Kind of like what I said a long time ago. I don't know if they stole that, too, but when I said
Big Trouble videos, I don't know that I've ever seen those. It was a short, bald guy trying to teach Tyree some boxing moves, and Tyree wasn't registering anything. No doubt. He's incapable of learning anything, but yeah, I'd love to see that.
The way people drive is how they live their life. It's the truth. Y'all remember when I made that video? A lot of people liked it in the past. It's 100% fact. And
you know what he does to me quite often, Kelchu? It usually involves when I'm taking a sip of coffee. I cannot tell you how many times I have almost put a nice sip of coffee right through my nose.
The way you train will help you with manifestation, too. Which y'all don't get. Like I said, most people, they go to their 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with it.
The party picks up steam as Eddie Guerrero is here now. Welcome.
If it's something you like to do. But this is my 9 to 5, you know, and it's not a 9 to 5. I can do whatever I need to do with it, you know. Like, if I wanted to do stuff at night, I could too. I just don't feel like it, you know.
No, you don't have the guts to do things at night. You would go out at night when you had the bad scooter because you thought you'd be able to get away quickly enough. You don't walk at night because there is no quick escape. What I'm trying to tell you is you're vaginal. You're vaginal as fuck.
If anything, I'll do a live stream.
I might have.
Like I said, when we get all the money and everything going, like, I understand when God says, like, he's trying to get me ready. Like, I kind of get it now because I got to really be ready. I mean, you know, I'll be thinking I'm ready, but I'm just not quite there, I think. And now I think I am starting to get there. I might be there now.
Yeah,
It
RTS,
also
that
says
that might be a complication of the comments on the screen. It's a beta thing, so I'll turn it off and see if things don't go better.
that blessings are coming right now, like today. So I don't know what that means, but
We'll just go back to doing it the way we used to.
see. But, you know, I'm just saying people got to really understand what this about, man. This is real right here, homie. Ain't nothing fake over here, you know. And I don't know. I just look at that photo. I'm like, wow.
All right, that fixed it again. It's just in test mode. I do hope that they get that together. I really do.
Like, it's beyond comprehension, man. Like my muscle tone, muscle definition. And like I said, I'm doing it. I know exactly what I'm doing because God taught me.
Your shoulder looks like a stringy pot roast. Okay, there I said it. Your right shoulder looks absolutely fucking disgusting. It is not that it just doesn't look right, dude. It really, really doesn't look right.
This. So it's like people could say whatever, but you can't say anything but something positive, you know? And that's my thing. I'm going to say it again. All y'all fools that.
Well, maybe we can make it a full day of Negative 43 TV and RTS could restream his absolute masterpiece, and it certainly is.
Paying these gym trainers, you're throwing your money away. You're wasting your money. You need to come to me. I can train anyone. I can coach anyone in basketball. I can coach anyone of all ages. Literally, I can coach anybody. That's what people do up in Austin. They train at the Y and teach people. I want to teach people. There's nothing these people online can say to stop anything I'm doing. Anybody, if anybody needs coaching out there, baseball, basketball, football, even any sport, holla at me.
Bullshit. Why would anybody? My first question to you, Tyree, is how do you throw a curveball? I'll wait for your answer. You don't have it.
I offer actual coaching and training. I will teach better than anyone, right? And I can get people to be the best at whatever they do, right? So, like I said, I mean,
okay. Yeah,
martial arts.
I thought I read something about that on Discord. This is definitely a read it for the listeners. RTS says, Eddie, we getting physical copies of the new album sent to Rancho Viejo and Brownsville. I may want to pay for a copy of that myself.
52 blocks, calisthenics, fitness. I have all of that installed in me like Neo in the Matrix. It's like programs.
You don't need him anyway, RTS.
You know, I'm going to be looking into some new styles next. I'll be looking at a lot of videos. She was gawking at Batman. I'll be looking at new videos, different positions for different exercises I'm going to try out.
So, yeah, let me ask a question. While I had the comments automatically showing up on the screen, were they as small appearing to you as they were to me? Because if they were/are, it's really not worth using, to be honest.
So that's coming. So I don't know. Just look out for it. Look forward to it all. I still got a little bit of footage.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right, Kelchi. The biggest problem he has are his feet in general and his blood pressure. Not blood pressure. That's probably not very good either. But his blood sugar. Yeah, there's got to be a problem there.
I'm going to see if I can let these do their thing for a minute because I'm tired of these. Like, I don't know why they're not getting views.
Okay, RTS, I will accept your generous offer, but there is one thing that I must ask. I have to have an autographed copy.
Maybe not right away because the system is lagging.
Have to.
I'm way ahead of the system. You understand? So that's all that is.
I don't know if you can hear it, but welcome my air conditioning to the show.
Being ahead of the system, ahead of the algorithm. There they are, my bird friends. And the algorithm can't keep up with
all
me.
His bird
You
friends.
understand?
All his
So,
bird friends.
like I said,
those aren't birds again. They're drones. They're robotic drones. If you picked one up and looked on its belly, you would see the serial number.
At the end of the day, I mean, you see it's all real, 1,000%. I keep it 100, I keep it $1, I keep it 1,000, little homie, right? Like I said, all real over here, coach. It's always been real, man. We ain't worried about you little homies in the street. And
is there an independent record store somewhere around you that would actually stock your vinyl?
All across Texas and all across the U.S.
We're dreaming big right now, RTS, just like you taught us to.
Y'all be doing it to yourself, man. They can't build a future. They all got nothing going for them. I'm not your enemy. I'm sitting here trying to be nice and trying to help y'all out. But if you're going to have an attitude about it, okay. You know, like I said, I mean, anybody with an issue with me, like I said, you already know what Batman about. I don't got to spell it out for you. Stand on it. You know what I mean? They don't get like, I'm really built like that. It's different over here. Feel me? So, like I said, do what I do.
You know, from so much that I have seen on YouTube, I think the Philippines is absolutely just stocked with musical talent. It's crazy.
That's all they do is show their weakness and project. Waved it.
All joking aside, if they were playing it in the Philippines, you may be onto something there.
Waved it. It's pretty cool when the grown men like it and they wave at me and go out their way to honk and say, hey, keep going, basically. It's not easy either.
You know, ever since Lobo died right now, there's nobody that's big in Vietnam. You might look into that. There's a hole to fill.
But this kid prepped well.
And he is still... Shut the fuck up. He is still not live. We are still waiting. Not with bated breath. We're simply waiting for Batman is getting even stronger. We're still waiting. This was supposed to kick at 3:48. And right now it is, what, an hour and almost 20 minutes late.
Like I said, man, pretty good day today, man. Somehow, some way. Very productive. Very, very productive. I'm honestly surprised. God is mysterious, works in mysterious ways. God is good. God is amazing. Feel me?
She's here. She's actually here right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is Elle Frost. Thank you for being here, and you're welcome for the stream. Absolutely.
Real talk. Christina is amazing. I love you, honey. She hasn't answered me today. I'm guessing she's going through it or resting. Hopefully she's resting. It is hot as hell, dude. Hold on, I gotta get some water. Oh, and this is...
Time to bum some water. He's not buying it. He always goes and begs, and he always seems to get some somewhere for some fucking reason. I wouldn't give him anything. Ran out of gas on throwaway to keys, huh? That, man, damn, you'd think there'd be enough material there.
That's enough already. Great. Ah, man. It's just too much with this, on this asphalt like this. It's too hot.
You know, if you're just here lurking too, that's fine too, but I'm so glad you're here.
Ah.
Just like with you sitting right there, you, I am so glad you are here too.
Ah. Ah. Why? Why, God? Why is it so hot?
I would tell you why God's punishing you, but we only have so much time here.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah, there's a water fountain right there by his workout spot. I think I recall seeing one.
But yeah, don't worry about me. Don't tell me. Yeah, ground man walking in 104 degree heat. Walking like 110 degree, 113 degree heat. I don't just walk in it. I go play basketball in it. Well, all you little tykes hide inside because you're scared of this.
Then you're a fool.
Sun. And say, put on sunscreen. You know you wear some sunscreen. Sunscreen.
Yeah, he is that stupid. Yeah, walking around in a woman's wife beater, I guess. No sunscreen, no protection whatsoever. It's a matter of time.
I don't wear no sunscreen. I don't.
Hey, I've never heard this before. That was special.
And it's funny because all y'all have some smart aleck answer to that. Man, I'm telling you, bro, y'all better do your research. You better figure it out. You know, all that bad stuff comes from all of that man-made stuff, bro. There's nothing wrong with sun, man. Our ancestors were in the sun all the time. You know, I kind of already dropped the jewel if you listen, but there's an answer for it, I believe, and the sun is vitamin D.
That is true. The sun is also more bad for you than it is good.
The sun helps you if you're able to soak it up and, you know, it's actually absorbing and able to be used and transferred. Hopefully, with me it is.
And here's that guy with the weather. The high in Browntown this week is 93, not 113.
Sure it is. But that's why I try to do things a little differently than y'all whenever I can. Okay?
That's another thing on the negative side. Shit'll blind you.
Cash right now. So like I said, I need y'all to step up and donate, please. I sent a request out to the one guy who's been donating. Shout out to him. Thank you so much. We'll see if he answers that one. He's already donated like $40, so that's pretty cool over the course of some time. So thank you. Shout out to you. We need more sponsors like that. We need sponsors, period. We need people to invest. Also, companies, I will sponsor you. You can sponsor me, and I can sponsor, you know, for your product and stuff like that. You just got to holler at me and create the arrangement to do it. You know, I really wish they would just do that. Like, that would be cool. Give me like a business contract, and then I just have fun and work with them.
A business contract, then I just have fun and work with them. If you get a business contract, it's really, in all likelihood, not about fun at all. Have fun and work with them, which means that you'll do absolutely nothing. Let everybody around you do all the work and yet somehow take all of the credit. Good God in heaven, you suck and you enjoy sucking. So I really need to come up with another insult. Negative 43 TV, 8 minutes after the hour.
You know, that'd be super cool. And then like just get paid some. Like, I'd be happy with whatever, pretty much. I mean, it'd be cool if they give me a decent wage and put me on and say, hey, you can be on the commercials. And imagine. I mean, they should. Why not? Got more than enough notoriety. But, you know, that's the thing. I'm an entrepreneur. This is the wild, wild west. It's manifest destiny. This is.
Please welcome Bung Sam. You probably already have. I'm about a minute behind. Welcome to the show.
Like when my ancestors came to America, you know, and had to create everything and build everything and come across so much and go through hell, obviously. And I represent them, you know, so.
I'm reading this for the listeners in part. And the other part is Tyree needs to hear this. Certainly does. Comes from one of Your favorite people die we. It's Elle Frost right here, and she says, in quotations, my mom sends me to the playground all day while y'all are inside doing your office jobs and buying a life off of your salary. End quote. Closes with, ouch, that hurts, Joey.
So it's like,
Well, that should drive a little bit of wage. That should make you very waged and twiggered.
it's all just open terrain now, but
And
now it's
waged
digital,
and twiggered.
you know? So it's like, that's exactly what this is like. And trying to be an entrepreneur and use creativity and thought and genius and create something totally different and create the whole terrain and landscape for the future of this and digital entertainment. Because I don't care what anybody says.
Yep, he is absolutely at his mom's house. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome a new arrival in town, or maybe it's an old arrival under a new name. That happens too. Please welcome King Bingo.
It's going to be the future, because people get addicted to YouTube, man. People will stop watching TV altogether if they even can, and they'll start watching this, and it is addicting. You know, I mean, it's all I watch.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, YouTube's absolutely addicting. I don't know what everybody else watches while you're not here in Sneedville. I am very much an American sports history buff, and I'm watching old football, old baseball, old anything. The older, the better.
I don't really watch much else. I mean, I wish I had money to afford like Hulu or something, but I really don't, because they end up ripping you off anyway, just like Netflix and all of them, you know. But I just look at YouTube and I watch movies that I own, that I paid for. I have quite a few of them that I bought. But, you know, I don't know. This is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't know what's up with this.
It is what it is. I don't know what's up with this. We don't know what's up with anything with you either, other than just your mind continuing to unravel after one would believe that it would have reached a point where there's nothing left to unravel. You know, the ball of yarn has been expired. No, somehow it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Go already. His famous silences right now on -43 TV. I know it's what you're here for. Well, actually, I know it is not what you are here for. I'll keep running my mouth here for a few seconds on the off chance. There he goes.
It's hot as hell, man.
Yep. It's absolutely hot as hell, and you're out there walking for no obvious reason, because it's yet another bad decision. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to show you my credentials. I am, in fact, Major Richbartone, Order of Action.
But, what was I saying?
Since I mentioned Order of Action, he's been talking a lot about the birds gathering around him, and I'll just keep telling him over and over and over again, they're drones.
Like I said, I mean, this is the name of the game. This is what it's all about. But yeah, man, you know, these people online, they know they could never come close to me. I'm their role model. They all look up to me. I'm inspirational as it can be, as they come, and it's all admiration. That's all it is. They're all fans. So, like I said, today, every day from now on out, we're doing things a little differently, because it'd be the same thing over and over with y'all.
I gotta read this one for the listeners. It's from the real Tyrese Sneed, not that fake punk bastard, but the real Tyrese Sneed. He says, LOL, Eddie, I've conquered the money game, the Middle East space, now the fifth dimension, the very fabric of magic and reality, dog. Where do we go from here? Geez, you may have a point. It could be your horizons are pretty limited right now. I mean, when you nailed down the ownership of space, that was huge.
And I'm not doing it. Like I said, every day I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. And I'm not going to have nobody rain on my parade. I promise you that. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, a lot of y'all, like I said, y'all got to...
Wait a minute. There's actually a birds aren't real movement. Tell me you're joking. You've got a great sense of humor. Tell me you're joking.
Figure out how to be happy, man. A lot of y'all just don't know how to be happy at all. I mean, you just cannot be happy, and it's just...
If you wish to do that, my lord, you could do that. And if you called everyone a piece of shit, you'd be right. There would be a reason for it.
Pathetic, man. Pathetic. There's not really any point to nothing, you know, if you can't be happy. That's why if you study narcissism, it says...
All right, everybody, a true legend of Sneedville is here right now. Please warmly welcome, as I know you will, Ashes 611 asterisk.
A narcissist is always empty. It says it's the most empty, you know what, ever. I mean, it's just empty. Nothing in it. That sucks for y'all. You got to watch me live my beautiful life and be actually happy and fulfilled no matter what. There's another honk from the highway. Have fans. You know, God is good, man. Like I said, it's not always about money.
It should be about very little else immediately for you other than money. After that, of course, your various physical maladies would have to take center stage. But right now, there should be nothing more important to you than money. And you are not going to get donations. You're just not. People hate you. I get tips. I won't be so presumptuous as, well, yeah, people love me. Okay. I'm super happy about that. So grateful. And people despise the very carbon dioxide you exhale.
So, but hopefully y'all can donate and give me some money, because I need it right now, because I got to try to keep the bank account flowing. It's decent right now. It's all right, but pretty soon here I'm gonna have to start tapping into...
Yeah, Kelchu, we may want to back off the bird drones a little bit. He's noticing them. Maybe a diameter of, say, 100 yards. No, make it about 150 yards. It seems like those drones just like to get closer than they're programmed to get
to it. And I got to try to make sure I got enough for the phone. I might even pay the phone way ahead of time, but I got to see on that, because
big time plexi action.
If something happens to it, then that'll be a waste of money. So probably not right away, but
probably not.
Trying to conserve, man. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of it has to do with, man. You just got to be calm, be at peace, and conserve. That's what I'm going to be doing. Ain't got no time for that.
If you were here earlier, you heard me say that the things that are funny that would make one put a beverage through their nose, when that happens to me, it's almost always coffee, and it happened again. El Frost, got to read this one for the listeners, man. This is quality. She says, in reference to the carbon dioxide joke, you're damn right. I hate that carbon dioxide. It smells like old man dick and tooth decay.
No nonsense. Nobody's going to
El Frost, everybody.
All, nor have you ever. But yeah, it's just like
so
people,
good.
It's one trick ponies, and they try to do the same thing over and over, and there's no point in it. And you're just building up the monster. Like I said, you're just feeding the shark. Yum, 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 yum. Nom, 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 nom. You know, but like I said, people like it. People love what I do. I mean,
yeah, RTS, I think that's very, very logical next step.
I enjoy it, man. It's what I was born to do. I enjoy doing it. I mean, people don't understand. I'm going to build several businesses out of this.
Eddie, I understand that it is now up to $50 to $60 million. Extremely recent development. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lady Nightmare to the show.
And I really want to get this fitness one going. That's what I want to do. I want to teach people. Like I said, of all ages, it doesn't matter who. People can learn this training at any point, and it'll help you, man. It really changes everything. You know, we're trying to help the people, man. You know, we gotta eat better. We gotta treat each other better. Everything I do is positivity. So
$50 million fucking dollars, man. I don't know. Does he know he's being catfished? One would think that he is, and he's just trying to save face, but my God, what? He's the biggest sucker that has ever existed. That's undeniable.
that's why you people can never make me look some way, because
You do it yourself.
well, it's crystal clear what I'm on. I'm a man of God.
You're on nothing, but most people think you're on meth, and a man of God, please.
You know, I just don't play with demons. Like, no, you're gonna respect me, and I'm gonna stand on business and stand up to all of you. Okay? There's no need for anybody to have any kind of other energy. You understand? I'm always respectful to everybody. I'm a good person. I help everybody, and it's not gonna happen, man. I'm gonna continue to stand up for myself.
Did you know that you should always listen to Ashes? I certainly do. Go ahead and hit that like.
So there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm supposed to do. Y'all people need to get it right and understand and learn how things work. Feel me? But like I said, a lot of it, it's just immaturity. It's just worthless people, basically. That's all, which is most of them. Worthless individuals. And like I said, their only objective has always been and always will be to sabotage me and my happiness, and it's not happening. And I already talked to Christina completely about everything. So we already made our plans for what we're going to do as a couple together. All right, we're going to have everything going for us, and that's it.
We're going to have everything going for us, and that's it. Well, explain how. Oh, that's right. It's like you're just pulling things out of your ear. That's all you're doing.
You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. I mean, like, nah, we got to take care of us. This is about us. You feel me? I'm not going to reward anything of people sabotaging me. Why would I do that? No, that's not funny. That's not cute. That's not a game, you know. This is my life. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, all these people delusional, and y'all ain't got nothing for me. I promise that. Feel me? You better quit with that weirdo energy. Straight up and sit down and be quiet. I'm not going to play no games about nothing. What? I'm a grown man, bro. Like I said, I let everybody know what it is. Feel me? I'm in charge. I'm the authority always. So, like I said, that's what they do. They try to talk nonsense, delusion that doesn't exist, and disempower. Well, like I said, all of them are begging every day, and they don't have nothing. Like I said, man, I know reality, bro. I'm not in the business of hearing delusion. You understand? I know what I've accomplished. I know I got it all. I know I worked hard since I was 16. You understand? I've succeeded. I have it all. Nothing you can do about it. You understand? So what's the point of saying lies? See, that's the thing. We're not going to allow y'all to do that anymore. We're going to keep letting you know. Nah, you're just talking nonsense. Hippity hoopla. That's what all that is. And that's what it's always been. So, like I said, there was never an argument on anything. Nothing was up for debate. I'm a grown man, bro, and I'm a gangster. Whatever I say goes. It will never be. Be challenged, nor will my authority, as I told you. So what's goody? Anything else? That's what I thought. So, like I said, I see what it is, right? Can't nobody say, oh, he's fake. Oh, he's pretending. Oh,
we have a winner. We have a winner. Another winner. The third winner today. This time the trophy goes to that guy right here on Negative 43 TV, where when I screw up, it's just extra fun for everybody. Yeah, I was I was muted. Doggone it.
A lot of y'all pretend.
Oh, okay. This is what I was going to address this comment right here. Process, read it for the listeners. There is no way he admits she's a catfish and doesn't know everyone is laughing at him. Are you talking about the song Man Catfish? Man Catfish.
A lot of y'all on some fake stuff. I've always been real as hell. Real as they come. But like I said, the muscle definition is out of this world. I think the Super Saiyan thing is a real thing, seriously.
Your muscle definition is simply bizarre.
So I think that it has to do with recharging even. Regeneration is what God said he's going to prove, show the world. We're not trying to prove anything.
Okay, make sure you have your reloads right there with you. We're going to do smoke them if you got them here within the next 5 minutes. I mean, I'm screwing up so much. Why not increase the odds of you winning big here today?
We just show. You could do stuff right in front of their eyes. They're going to deny it because they're slow and they're mad at reality. They know the truth. They just can't admit it because they're feelings. They're in their feelings. Oh, gee. Oh. Tyree's immortal and regenerating all the time.
Tyree's immortal and regenerating all the time. You're diabetic. You're not immortal. Of course, that is just a guess, but I believe that you are diabetic. All of our time is limited. You are not immortal. And for you, as claiming to be a religious guy, I'll say this every time. For you to say you're immortal is actually blasphemous because you have to die in order to enter the kingdom of God. You should know that. You're a Christian, right?
Oh.
That didn't sound light enough in the loafers for me.
Where's my lollipop? When Christina gets here, I'm going to have her buy me a big lollipop. That's right, a big sucker.
When Christina gets here, I'm going to have her buy me a big sucker. She doesn't have to buy you a big sucker. You are a walking big sucker. My fucking God, dude.
Yep, just so I can be like that duck. I don't get it, man. When Christina gets here, oh my goodness, I'm going to be so happy. Because of her, just her. I want her with me. That's number one. And then number two, things are going to get easier. Like, I'll have help. Somebody will be with me. I don't got to put up with.
And remember, when he says help, he means do everything.
None of your nonsense. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going to get away from all y'all's negativity, your misery, all your nonsense, all your lies, all your bogus garbage, and we're going to do our thing. So I'm happy as hell. Feel me? It's just that simple. But I'm excited about it.
There's no reason for you to be excited about anything. You're fearful. That's what you meant. That's what you are. You're downright fearful. We're not fearful here on Negative 43 TV. It is, in fact, time. It is time for smoke 'em if you got 'em. Time to party, everyone.
You know what I mean? Like, real talk, everything is perfect. Everything, bro. It's all you people, all you delusional folks, all you other people with your negative energy. Get the hell away from me. I don't talk to none of y'all. Y'all ain't got no business bothering me or talking to me. That's what it is. All public documentation. Feel me? Don't approach me. I'm not the one.
I just got bombed, so everything on your screen is going to be a little bit behind the action.
But trust me. No, I'm a positive, happy guy. If you people don't know how to be positive.
I mean, I've been legitimately bombed for the last 20 minutes or so, but you know what I'm saying.
What you talking to me for? I don't have to put up with nothing. No. I'm a happy person, man. I don't need nobody bringing an energy that's not happy. around me. You see what I'm saying? Live my life to the fullest every day. You feel me? So, yeah, like I said, when Christina gets here, Batman gets a break. Finally, I get a break. I get to chill. We're going on vacation.
I'll authorize that.
We both get a break. And like she said, yeah, what is that? She'll help me with all the other stuff, right? So she can get me driving. And I mean, it is what it is, And these people, they're known to keep tampering with everything. I mean,
we're getting there.
Everything that you doing is documented. It's all felonies. It's guaranteed prison time, buddy. You know what I mean? There's nothing to tamper with, but there shouldn't be no issues or problems with nothing. And if there is, then we'll have to, do our best to see what we can do. But to be honest, I ain't worried about none of it. You feel me?
And I am all caught up, and I'll read this one for the listeners. It's from Frost. In quotation marks, she's going to give me all the quarters I want for the arcade and get me a Happy Meal, too.
There's not going to be any roadblocks. Y'all just got to do what you got to do. You feel me? Because I have to take care of Christina. I got to do what I got to do regardless. Real talk. I don't care what y'all talking about. Because everything y'all do is illegal and backwards. Everything. Everything you're talking about is a lie. Literally. Y'all lied about everything. So they have no grounds to really, stand on. That's why we take it to court. Feel me? So, that's what they'll do to try to sit there and pretend and fake talk like they did in the past. Listen, bro, y'all got to quit.
Fake talk. I've always been fascinated with this concept of fake talk. If you hear me say something, anything, it's not fake, it's real. Of course, fake talk can mean lying, of course, but that isn't what he means. It's not what he means. It's adjacent to that don't exist.
With this weirdo stuff and quit hating, man, and just come up off of what's mine.
At least, of course, that's my theory.
And let me do what I need to do. That's all. You feel me? Trust me, if I'm given any trouble at all or any problems, I'm gonna open my mouth this time. I'm gonna make it a public issue, and I'm gonna expose whatever and whoever I need to publicly. I'm not gonna play these games because it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that, just people want to hold me back and
Absolutely, RTS. Abso-fucking-lutely, as they say.
You're gonna get a lot of attitude then from me. You know what I mean? Because I got to do what I got to do, and y'all are being discriminate. I'm already taking y'all to court, all of you. So
here's a good one I heard many, many years ago. Fill in the blank could suck the chrome off a bumper hitch.
So, it involves a lot of people, so just come up off of it, be quiet, and give me what I need. If I can do what I need to do. You already lied about everything. You don't have any grounds, and I'm probably be able to prove it in court. Feel me? So, it has a lot to do with YouTube too, because I proved everything through YouTube. So a lawyer is going to have to try to.
Okay, so everything that you've been talking about for quite a while, how does that have anything at all to do with the stated purpose of this stream, which was to announce that you're officially a Super Saiyan? God damn. Sometimes I think he's making me more dumb or stupid.
Request the old channel records from YouTube, all the old videos, meaning they may have to reinstate my channels. You understand? At least they should have the videos. See, that's my point. Now, if you do that, then you're allowing people to try to cover up evidence. You know what I'm saying? So that could be considered a crime, on YouTube's part. This is the problem, is that these companies have committed so many crimes, litany of crimes. It's unbelievable, and nobody holds them accountable. I am. Yep. Like I said, you got to be more careful. Real talk. You never know who's who. One guy might be Batman, and then he might take you to court and win. You know what I mean? Like I said, they got to come up with all this inheritance. And Christina's doing everything to help me. Clearly, she really loves me and backs me and supports me. And That's all that means everything to me. That's all I need. I just need who loves me to actually defend me and stand up for me because I'm tired.
Oh, you need who loves you to stand up and defend you. As always, hiding behind a skirt. It's just kind of what he does. Please welcome Blue to the show. We have about 6 minutes or so left here on this particular live stream. We'll find a little something else to watch. We'll be here until about 15 minutes after the next hour, let's say. So that would be about 40 minutes to go.
I can't do it anymore. Like, really, I'm tired. I'm worn out. I can't take it anymore. Like, really, I want all y'all staying away from me. I ain't got nothing for you. No patience involved. No time. I'm not gonna put up with nothing, bro. Like, real talk, y'all better keep it shaking. Feel me? Don't even talk to me. Now, all the positive people, like I said, you good. All the fans, you good. But like I said, it's just too much I went through, man. Too much that's happened.
Yeah, there are the people that I try to introduce to this guy just simply cannot. They can't believe that any of this is really real. And I just quit a while ago. Like, hey, check this out. This guy's stupid. Like, oh God, what a bastard. Well, yeah, he is, but it's funny. Yeah, they're not buying.
And people got to learn how to treat human beings. Feel me? Everything else, the people online, I mean, is that what you're going to do? Are you going to repeat yourself every single day? Why?
RTS says Tyrese needed some of the funniest shit on shrooms too, but also taxing if you're trying to chill. Did you tell a story one time that you just stumbled across Tyrese Needwall on something that resembled a coke vendor?
Why does that matter to me? I don't care. Repeat yourself. While you're repeating yourself, I'm doing something new every day.
Oh boy.
See, that's what they do. They waste all their time. That's what I want. That's what you deserve. That's your karma.
Yes, sis, that's probably as good an explanation for it as any, to be honest.
They're all living out their karma every single minute of every day, getting their karma, what the hell they deserve. Good. What they deserve. That's it. Evil people get what they deserve in this world. Nothing new. Feel me? But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, it's so cool, man. I've approached life in such a macho aspect.
Oh, dude, I've had a head full on many an occasion, and I don't even know what that would be like to stumble across this kind of madness while all coked the fuck up. And that had to be fun.
Can't really nothing hurt me, you know, because I'm the master of pain. I've studied pain. You know, like I have the highest pain threshold.
Gail Cord Schuler, never heard of. May look up very shortly.
Threshold probably in the world. One of the highest, I think. You know, especially when my adrenaline's pumping. Y'all saw what happened when that bike thing happened. Remember that? I still have the photo of my hand. You know, I just don't put it on here. My hand was like shaking. That was bad, bro. Like,
he did tear his palm up pretty good.
It was bad. But like it got into the nerves and everything. I've had a couple issues.
So looking at the name, I'm going to guess that she's something of a religious zealot.
Issues that affected my nerves. In case y'all didn't know, I've been through a whole bunch through this 2-year period. Being Batman, it ain't easy. Yeah. No, these 2 years definitely weren't a waste. These 2 years changed everything and affected so much. It's been amazing. And like I said, these people are in denial of reality.
Oh boy. That guy says, I got to read this for the listeners. Was she the one who mailed her pubes to the president? That, speaking of course of Gail Cord Schuler, my, wow, damn.
In their matter reality, if that's all you're going to do is sit there and hide and talk smack, okay, that's cool. But from the block I come from, we don't tolerate that. So you'll keep that on the internet. That I can assure you. You feel me? Ain't nobody going to say none of that to me. Feel me? you're gonna keep it respectful, and I'll never have to tell you. Never. You already know what's good, homie. Feel me? So, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm a boss. And the truth is, I could care less what.
Yep, still out there and still fucking nuts. I can confirm that for you right now. From 6 days ago, this is the title of a video from Gail Kordschuler. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Gale Shield saves Huntsville from massive tornado. Sounds pretty fucking rational to me. Oh.
Because it means nothing to me. It's all meaningless. You know what I mean? Like, listen, bro, we winning, man. We winning, pushing forward. And me personally.
Yeah, I just saw the Brent Spiner reference here, too. This looks like a major fucking rabbit hole.
I want to try to continue to use my gifts as much as possible. I also would like to take a break if I can. It's just hard. Like I said, we'll see how high that check gets next. I think it's already almost.
I'm not going to read this one for the listeners. Yeah, I am. And she stuffed a potato on a live stream, like wrote it like a dildo. Laughing my fucking ass off indeed.
Close to 63 bucks. So
God.
Got to accumulate whatever it does today. Hopefully the algorithm will tap in and my swing of things will get there and, the views will start popping up. Sometimes it takes a minute. Some videos just don't hit. And I think that's all intentional because they really should all be hitting. I've been averaging over 1,000 something, 2,000 views every single video, basically.
It's bottomless, isn't it? I don't think there are hundreds of lol cows. I'm beginning to think there are thousands of lol cows.
People get on here and they act like they're competing. You all do live streams. I don't even have to live stream.
I'm assuming that she's obsessed with Brent Spiner.
Okay. Me doing this live stream, it means nothing because y'all are suppressing my channel and you're boycotting my content. So you're acting like people get more views.
Ah, yes. Candy Grand Prix.
They don't get more views. That's you trying to manipulate something. And in your manipulation, none of you get paid on here. See what I'm saying? That's illegal. I mean, you can manipulate numbers, but you don't get paid. It's illegal. You can't come.
Yeah, wouldn't you find that annoying? I'd want to know where she was at all times.
Come on this platform and manipulate anything and expect to make money. That would be a criminal enterprise. And considering what's already been ruled by courts, that would really be unwise. So these people are funny. Like I said, they do it to themselves. They're online committing felonies. They're all online crashing out. Terminology crashing out can only apply. That's why it was implemented now by the Illuminati. When you have a bunch of narc robots in society, meaning human trolls. Like, yeah, you could do all this troll stuff, but you have to do it hiding. When Batman's in the streets, there's not going to be anybody like that pretending.
Yeah, he's been a little bit annoyed with that lately, that people have been drawing larger audiences, that people actually get tipped. Yeah, he's really noticing, and it is really starting to get on his vagus nerve.
Trust me, it ain't going to work at all. So, like I said, y'all keep that stuff online. Y'all don't.
I am, of course, misusing vagus nerve. I'm really referring to something else,
Really trolling reality. Y'all know better. You know how to act. You know you got to talk to people right. So, like I said, we don't play them games. And like I said, once I get this money, oh man, don't say nothing even slightly wrong.
You ought to get her on camera, dude. You ought to get her on camera.
To me, you better not. I don't care who you are. You better stay in line. Real talk, I don't have to put up with nothing, bro. And I care less. I'm gonna have plenty of dough. Feel me? Christina will carry bail money on her at all times for me, just in case.
Christina will carry bail money? Bail money. Sounds like you know that most of what you're suggesting that you would do really wouldn't be legal, like, at all.
Right, which I won't ever need, but just in case. And we'll be caked up. We'll have everything. And Is what it is, man. We can take any matter to court, and I'm going to win because I'm righteous and I'm in the right, and I know what I'm doing, and I'm doing what my job is and what I'm supposed to do. All right. Talk to y'all later, pumpkin. Stay unhappy. I'm gonna always be happy, bro. Y'all don't dictate my life. All right. Mind your business.
Mind your business, yet he's on YouTube. Generally, if you're, a vlogger, you don't want people to mind their business. You want the people to come watch your show. Oh, fucking God. Oh, Lord. Words are failing me right now, kids. They absolutely are. 45 minutes after the hour, you're on Negative 43 TV. We're going to be here for about another 30 minutes or so. And let's see, what can we possibly watch? He's still teed up. Batman is getting even stronger. And for some God unknown reason, it's showing that two people, that's right, two people are actually waiting on this doofus. Why aren't you here? For God's sake, you should be here on Negative 43 TV, just like Buzz Laden is. He's here right now, kids. Please welcome him. All right, while you're doing that, I don't know how we could get much dumber, but I'm sure that, oh, well, here's one that's very, very short. Okay, let's go ahead and run this one. This is short enough to where we may go a little over time, but what the hell? That's fun when that happens. Let's go ahead and look at Batman and Christina Forever. Well, what a fucking loser, but you already know that or you wouldn't be here. Negative 43 TV, 46 minutes after the hour. Let's see, where am I? Oh, we're at the very beginning.
Hello, Bob. This is Batman. And I'm reporting live from the Sahara Desert. It's hot out here, Bob.
Pissing in a super soaker tank. That's diabolical, sis. I love it.
Super hot. As they would say down here, es caliente. It's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Real spicy out here, Bob.
Yeah, it certainly is. Now let's break down how he's dressed, shall we? It looks like he is wearing pretty much all black. Got a black do-rag on. He's wearing a Batman mask, which is, of course, black. It's probably more purplish right now, what with the sun fading it and all of that stuff. I don't know what. Is he wearing I think he might be wearing the bulletproof vest, which is black, or he could be wearing the trash can, which is black. The pants he's wearing are black. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that black draws heat. He honestly doesn't know. 35 years old, everybody. Oh boy, am I hoping he's suffering oh so very bad. Before I hit the candy-colored button, just look at that picture, will you? It's the very picture of absolute misery. Yeah, that looks pretty miserable.
How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing good. I love you, honey. If you can, let me know if you're hearing me. Seeing me. How do you like my hair?
So Groovy Jimmy keeps 2 gallons of piss around as a weapon? There's nothing weird about that. It's sarcasm, kids.
Honey, my hair is
Jesus fuck. No, that is Booerns, that is genuinely fucking bizarre. It is. Piss as a weapon. I mean, yeah, I'm sure, but 2 gallons of it? How pissed off would you have to be to use 2 gallons of piss on someone?
I am tired. Batman is exhausted.
I'm telling you what, that's a rhetorical question for your ass now, isn't
It's
it?
pretty hard today, man. I got a little bit of decent footage.
Yeah.
I was trying to get to 13 muscle ups, but I just didn't really feel like I could do it today. I didn't have it in me.
Oh, I believe you 100%. That's what makes it so fucking funny.
But I did
Damn.
2 sets muscle ups. I think one of them I might have gotten all the way up to like 11. But it's pretty good. The other set I did quite a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the great archivists in the history of all of Purgatory is here right now. It's Dutchy, and he has a practical question relative to the 2 gallons of piss that we're actually talking about. It. I wouldn't have believed it. Hey, Rich, today you're going to be talking about 2 gallons of piss. But yeah, we'll be talking about Tyree, but that much, really? It's a good practical question. Does he spray it somehow?
2. I try to switch up the angles because I kind of have to with this. What else? The video
Little gaslighting there, RTS.
on the dip bars will be really good today. I think I did pretty well with that. I just did one, but
yeah, he's
all this stuff. It just takes a toll on you, man.
It's even worse. He is in fact wearing the trash can, which would have to be way hotter. Let me underline that 3 times. Way hotter than that stupid fucking vest.
I'm tired. I'm real tired. Especially when I wear this steel armor. Because it's heavy as hell. It's all right. It's all about pushing myself.
No, it isn't all right. And the last thing you need to be doing is pushing yourself. Your spine is shaped like the letter S. It's abnormal. Virtually everything you do hurts your back. He really must have some tolerance for pain because he has to be in some sort of pain all of the time. Anyway, think about this, kids. He's wearing, again, trash can grade metal that's been painted black. That's got to be extraordinarily hot.
Because I am the...
And that guy says, gotta read this for the listeners. Nah, Rich, it's breathable 18-gauge steel.
Shadows.
Bravo, good sir.
It's awesome. Anyway, greetings, people. How are all of you? Yay, we got a wave. All I need is donations. Please, audience, donate. All of you can help fund Batman's efforts.
Oh, this is so much fun when this happens.
Hydrated in the heat out here. Because Batman is very hot out here. But
watch it shrink, kids.
I don't know. I was pretty determined today, man. I'm just tired.
Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird. I have
I had good training.
Will you
today.
Shut the fuck up for a minute? I have no idea what I just clicked on, but everything just got all
here.
bits there. There, back to normal. And well, as normal as things get on negative 43 TVs went silent, which is actually a pretty good time after that.
I think she's listening. If you're able to, let me know, honey, but please be careful. It's okay if you can't tell me you're listening. I'm sure you are. Oh, there she is. Okay, thanks. I love you.
Yeah, he wants to 3D print titanium. If I remember right, didn't somebody actually pull something like that off not too long ago?
You. More than anything. But, yeah, man, I'm just tired, bro. This stuff takes a toll on you. I'm probably just going to be live for a little bit here, just for a minute. I'm trying to carry this stuff, do the best that I can. Try to wave at them too. But Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Gotta
okay.
stay
All right.
hydrated out here, dude.
So you were the source of that. Yes, indeed. Some guy actually pulled off printing titanium. Yeah, it starts getting a little scary now, metal
It's
workers.
hot as hell. This ain't no joke. Like water, if you get like a cold water, it doesn't even stay cold. Like it'll get warm immediately. It's too hot.
Yeah. And you know what? We're just going to leave Smoke 'em if you got him up. I mean, it's kind of a permanent thing here anyhow. And of course, whenever he does things like this, he's feeling very stressed. Yes, he is. He's trying to play it off. Oh, God.
Gave proof to the night that Batman was still there.
I wasn't even ready for this.
Oh, say, why do you villains stay running away from me? 'Cause you're all terrified of the Batman. And this is my country.
For God's sakes, will somebody 5150 this motherfucker? Good God in heaven. It's past my ability to describe it.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, we have a request. We have a request, and I'm going to honor it. Holy fuck, Rich, that deserves a playback coming from RTS, and I would be tending to agree with that. Let's see if I can get lucky here and get real close. Okay, we got more going back here. Oh dear, this went on for a good minute, but we are in fact going to replay it. It's a smash hit. It's Tyrese Need Beat Ultra Mega Spastic.
It's too hot.
Okay, here it comes at you right now, I think. Yep. I'm going to take it back a little more again. I'm enjoying watermelon Skittles myself. 1 gram screw-on cart kind of a thing.
Gave proof to the night that Batman was still there. Oh, say, why do you villains stay running away from me? 'Cause you're all terrified of the Batman. And this is my country.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane. I may have to clip that for the movie that I'm working on right now. It's called Batman Madman. You'll see it as Batman / Madman. It's coming along very well. I'm just about at the 25-minute mark, and I'm trying to make a 1 hour, 5-minute movie out of a video, out of a live stream that was 58 minutes long. So I'll be adding some extra stuff in there, and that's what makes it super duper fun anyway. And we're only 5 minutes into this 20-minute stream. Man, this one could be right powerful, huh? Negative 43 TV.
Oh, I love it. Oh, this is difficult. Hot. Not so much the heat, so I'm carrying my stuff. When I get up here, it'll be a little easier.
Oh, it would be a huge task, but then again, it would probably maybe take, say, 4 videos over a couple of years and then just wind up blending them all together. I think that might be doable, RTS. I think that might be doable. Hey, Michael Fox is here on this Tuesday evening. Now, where I'm at, it's the top of the hour, wherever you are in the world, except, of course, Newfoundland and Labrador, where it is 25 minutes after the hour. This is Negative 43 TV, Sneedville Purgatory. I'm Richbartone, and oh boy, is Tywee Sneed just spazzing the fuck out here. You'll enjoy it, I know you will.
After I get off of here. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm just focused on Christina. And yeah, thank you for letting me know everything going on, honey. It's nobody else's business but ours. We're going to be rich.
Yet here you are, passing it right along straight off the tap because you're a mong. Let me take this back a few seconds here and see if I can't keep my damn mouth shut. But then again, part of my job here, I suppose, is to not keep my mouth shut. It can be a quandary at times.
Christina. And yeah, thank you for letting me know everything going on, honey. It's nobody else's business but ours. We're going to be rich. And we're madly in love. And that's all that matters is the love.
If it was anybody else, I would have that secondhand embarrassment as a guy. I mean, all you guys out there know what I'm talking about, but no, not for him. Absolutely not for him. Why would I feel that way? It's hilarious. And yes, pathetic. I think the word pathetic was used here a while ago. Yes, pathetic.
I mean, it's just you need money, I mean, it'd be good if we have way more than enough so that we don't ever have to worry about money again. That's all. These people, it's so funny. I told you. I told you how all these fake witches, right? They made 1 million attempts on me because they're jealous. And I told you all day one, I said, people who chase money and they're money hungry and that's all they care about, they always, can you please, like, what are you doing? These money hungry people like this, right? They literally never get any money. Ever. They never end up with money, ever.
I have to ask what I said or what he said. I just have to know. Oh, he's going quiet. He has gone quiet again. Indeed, he sure has. Oh, my goodness. He makes it hard. Sometimes he makes it hard. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, what she was referring to was this. I'll read it for the listeners. Having to constantly announce you're in love with each other screams insecurity. Amen to that. My goodness gracious, mercy me. Yeah, that's abnormal as hell. And he's still quiet. Yeah, nothing like hitting the candy-colored button and shut up for a second. It never fails. When I want to get a sentence in, he starts talking. It's really kind of unreal.
It's insane how people think they're like making it easier for you. They're sitting there staring and gawking, and it's like, dude, you're just making.
Damn, third surgery. What are they operating on there, sir?
Takes harder. Like, come on, bro. Trying to get over here so I can be able to carry this stuff right after I get off here. Ridiculous, man. But yeah.
Yes.
Like I said, people who are money hungry and all they care about is money, and you want to go online and troll all the time and all these weird individuals.
Please welcome Crazy Horse to the proceedings here on Negative 43 TV.
They'll never have any money. They'll never be successful. They'll never have any money. They'll never get blessed. That's why, I mean, how can you expect to get blessed if you're trying to block other people's blessing? You know, that's the thing. They know that they have no luck. You have no luck because you're wicked and evil. It ain't about luck. It's about God. That's what I figured it out. All right. Said it's funny. Money doesn't matter to me at all. Exactly. Can I tell them that just to rub it in their face?
Money doesn't mean anything to me at all, says the guy that just dialed his delusions up to 50 to $60 million. What the fuck? Really? What the fuck?
That's the reality. Let me know if I could tell them that, like just what you said there, like that amount. Might be looking at more than that. I believe you. I think they should give you every dime you deserve. Because I wasn't there, but
I will say this: if it's Raleigh, or even if it isn't Raleigh, the fact that a man, and you know it's a man, would persist at this particular troll this fucking long, there's something not right. Because you know, at some point in time, even if it is just your text messaging, they've helped him get off. You know he has. You know he has.
everything you told me and I've heard is, you know, it's not right. It's not right at all. That's why I want to be around you too.
You're right, Crazy Horse. He's the very personification of that old song on Hee Haw. You know, the gloom, despair, and agony on me. He's a living verse of that song.
Protect you and take care of you. Is that all right?
Deep dark depression, excessive misery. Yeah, when I was a kid, Hee Haw was on in the house. In the neighborhood I grew up in, on a Saturday night, you could walk down the sidewalk going from house to house, and you would hear Hee Haw. Yes, a lot of our parents were from further south than Columbus, Ohio, but that is a memory for me. It really is, and it's a warm one. Yes, it is. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, here is Tyree once again. Oh, shit. Proving that he has no idea how to run a show of any sort. Now talk, dumbass.
Sure, there's no issue with me saying it, but it's a lot of money. Okay? Yeah, I'm just asking you, honey, because I try to be respectful, that's all. But yeah, it's okay too, of course.
Yeah, I saw that Lulu Roman died at 78 or something. She got down the road pretty well. I think it was 78. But yeah, she was one of my favorites when it first aired, which was 1969, which would make me an 8-year-old. You just wanted to jump in Lulu's lap and have her tell you a story when you're 8 years old. She just radiated that kind of friendliness to my 8-year-old self.
How'd I put it? Well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, my mom's taste in music was extremely eclectic. That is the word. She had records from Loretta Lynn and George Jones and James Brown and the Righteous Brothers. Go figure, huh?
None of their business. You know what I mean? But let's just say we're looking at...
So yeah, my mom was cool because when we started listening to our music, she listened to it objectively, and she actually really liked a lot of it. She really did. My dad, of course, hated it all. Turn it down! If you grew up during the 70s, you have heard Turn It Down way more than once.
Over $30 to $50 million. They're going to be more mad today. keep telling these people, man, what do you think's going to happen, bro, when we get all these millions of dollars? What do you think?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, my mom had a copy of Patsy Cline's greatest hits. She had a copy of more Chuck Berry, his first greatest hits package, I believe. Oh man, I wore that out. And Johnny Rivers Live, yeah, featuring Secret Agent, man, I played that shit all the time.
And of course, it's okay too. We don't live in a country where you can do wrong because you're talking about.
And in my own way, I'm a little eclectic as well. In that I love pretty ballads. You know, just a guy and his acoustic guitar. I was just the biggest Croce fan, Harry Chapin fan. Don't even get me started about Gordon Lightfoot. I loved all of it. But at the same time, I loved Black Sabbath. I loved Led Zeppelin. I loved Steppenwolf above all. And that was just getting started. Aerosmith. Hey, growing up a teenage boy in the 70s, Aerosmith was core to the experience. So, yeah, it will go from like If You Could Read My Mind by Gordon Lightfoot all the way over to War Pigs by Sabbath and whatever you could find in between.
Your life and what you deserve. Like, you can talk about what you want.
Oh, okay.
You're not.
Okay, I missed the $30 to $50 million quote that I wanted to hear because I was busy listening to you, and that's cool. We'll go back here. What, couple of minutes, and I'll shut up and I'll tune in. 18 in Life was fantastic. Yeah, the first record, Skid Row, very, very good. Carefree Highway, just so super classic. One of my favorites. Sundown, yep. And I knew the words to all of them. So hopefully I have went back far enough. I'm going to try to stay quiet for the next few minutes. We are listening for the $30 to $50 million reference. I hope I've went back far enough. Yeah, that's the thing. I get busy talking to you, and there are times during this show where I am not listening to him. Unfortunately, that was one of them. Let's see if we can't make up for that. I took it back too far.
I'm sure there's no issue.
You can make fun of Gino Vanelli if you want. I love the song I Just Gotta Stop. And the reason for that is it was one of the last AM radio hits. That was in heavy rotation on every AM station that was still playing popular music at that particular time. Plus, it was a hit right when Mrs. Baritone and I first started dating. So the sentimentality is very strong in that one. But yeah, make fun of Gino Vanelli. I mean, it's like, what's up with your hair, dude?
You with me saying it, but it's a lot of money. Okay.
Yeah, if you listen to leader of the band in the right frame of mind, knowing that it's about his dad, yeah, it can tug at the tear ducts a little bit. Fogelberg was good. Love The Power of Gold, the song with Tim Weisberg. Just loved it.
Yeah, I was asking you, honey.
Here I am doing exactly what I said I wouldn't do. Oh, I gotta shut up.
Because I try to be respectful, that's all. But yeah, it's okay too, of course. How'd I put it? Well, I mean, I don't know. It's none of their business. You know what I mean? But let's just say we're looking at over $30 to $50 million. They're gonna be more mad today. Keep telling these people.
I should be.
People, man, what do you think's gonna happen, bro, when we get all these millions of dollars? What do you think is gonna happen?
Probably. I hope you're not talking to me. That wouldn't be good.
And of course, it's okay too. We don't live in a country where you can do wrong because you're talking about your life and what you deserve. Like, you can talk about what you want. You know, you're not. It's all different. You know, like, this is your thing. You know, so at the end of the day, what is it? 30, like over 30 to 50 million potentially.
There it is. I didn't miss it that time. There it is. 30 to 50 million dollars from 6.87 million dollars. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious! I'll read this for the listeners. It's from Sis Frost. Well, Rich, you have something going on in your chat. Joey will never experience a good conversation between multiple active viewers. Absolutely, man. This is really what I'm here for. And it really does get to a point sometimes when the show is going very well that I don't hear what he says, but we caught it. We caught it again this time, and oh boy, was it worth it.
That's already right now, right? Could end up being more than that. And that's my point.
Yeah,
she's right.
Like, RTS.
She never cared about money. I don't really care about money. I just need money because I'm tired of struggling. I never was like this. That's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Negasonic middle-aged dickhead with a huge one here. It's got to read this one for the listeners. That is a big jump in pay. What did she tell him? The doctor left his wristwatch in her brain.
It's necessary to an extent, but I'm talking about the greedy folks that all they live for is money.
Things like that is what keeps this show going. Negative 43 TV, 16 minutes after the hour.
They don't care about money. They never end up with it. Right. Well, again, honey, I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm talking about all of YouTube. All of YouTube is the same. They're all enemies. That's what they want to be. All these people. It's people in reality too. I'm just saying, for all these people, all these haters, that's what they all are.
You bet.
They're just regular pawns in society. They're never going to be anything special. That's what I think God is just going to bless me.
All of a sudden, I'm reminded of a line from the late Alex Karras in Blazing Saddles. Mongo only pod in Game of Life.
And bless you and bless us. And I think that having a more malfunction here like Janet Jackson. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're going to keep on winning. Yeah, that's not annoying at all.
Yeah, Red, you're right. With that kind of money, the Bat Scooter would still be at the top of the list. Fuck a car, fuck a motorcycle. I want a scooter.
We're just going to keep on winning, man. I'm going to go ahead and walk around here because, as usual, people accelerate.
Are you going to do that tonight? Tell me you're going to do that tonight. Well, probably not. I mean, it's like Tuesday.
Hitting their engine for absolutely no reason. See, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of these people, they really think they someone. Ain't none of y'all nobody, bro. Like I said, the funny part is I never cared about money either. And like I said, I've seen more money in my life than like anybody who walked the planet. And I'm about to get blessed all over again and see even more. That's more money, bro, than like the president of the United States, even like the fake money they beg for because they get they campaign funding.
That's quite the idea, sis. It is.
Off begging. Like, how can you people sit here and try to lie like TJ? Like, no, Trump begs for every dime he gets.
Okay,
the funding campaign.
I'm gonna bump this up a little bit.
For all these crimes he's committed. And what happened with that? Nothing, right? Right, because it's all a joke. It's all fake.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing.
Let me know when you're going to do that, and I'll do an opening act show. This is one that should be extremely well attended.
You're a Mason. You just get to do whatever you want. It's pathetic. And they still don't have any money. Trump doesn't have any money. The campaign doesn't have any money.
Oh, damn. He's just going on and on and on about this shit here.
Because I love you. And I was
that's more what I'm used to.
I really wish that I could have met you and seen you there because I was really excited at the time, and it was just hard out there. It was a rough environment. Awesome. It was a rough environment, and it was hard for me and hard on me. So it is what it is.
Okay.
Ugh. Trying to carry this stuff, man, and I can't because I don't have no help. But yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, we just got to stay pushing forward with this and We're gonna be all right. I think God's gonna bless me beyond belief, and that's the thing. When I get all this bread,
I think you're wrong.
we're gonna have more money than all these companies put together. These companies, corporations don't have any money. I'm gonna put all y'all out of business. That's what I plan to do. I want this whole system to be revamped. I want this whole system shut down. All y'all trying to live off of these other companies, and they're all evil and demonic. They need to all be shut down, investigated thoroughly. They need to be shut down. I'm going to make it like y'all don't understand, bro. I'm about to be people's worst nightmare. I'm about to make sure that people can't do nothing. The same way you try to do with me. Like, nah, bro, I'm going to help people. But, like, nah, bro. If I get this money, man, I want to make sure that this system is replaced with a new age system that's going to actually, like, work and, you know, fund things and help people, you know. And that's the thing. I can walk into a room of if there was such thing as billionaires or trillionaires, even though there isn't, it's all lies. But I could walk right into the room and it's my power. I could walk in with less than them and without a dime.
You walk into a room full of billionaires, the first thing anybody's going to say is, who let this motherfucker through security? Get him out of here.
And tell them what to do, because I have this stuff programmed into me. This came from pain and suffering. This came from really making money. This came from...
He does. That's all he does is talk about himself constantly. And if I remember from the last live with Dr. Flynn that Sticky hosted, that one of the things she really couldn't believe is that how much he really does talk about himself.
Doing the real thing. This came from power. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the same. So it's like I said, all these YouTubers, I don't care about YouTubers.
Orza, the answer is yes.
Y'all are relevant. It's just like, don't run your mouth at me. That's about it. You feel me? That's all they could do is get on my nerves. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, they kind of assume what it is, the position anyway. They already know the drill. They know what it is. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we just got to keep on pushing forward. Like I said, yeah, we looking at, y'all was talking all that smack, right? Y'all knew it was going to be way bigger than that.
Oh, yes, I do have a question. Is DZ okay? He hasn't been around here for a while.
It's going to be way bigger than 6.8 million. We looking at possibly 30 to 50 million dollars here already. And then my inheritance they stole, I don't know how much that is. I'm sure it's millions, you know, and properties and everything. So I just think God is going to figure it all out. I think God is going to help you heal, honey. I truly do. I think God always makes a way, you know, and that's what I was told. That's what God told me, and I believe in him. I believe his promise. You know, I really want, you know, Christina to just feel good and heal. That's my main concern right now. All the other stuff is cool. It's awesome, you know, but she's my main concern, and that's the truth.
Oh, right. That's good to hear. He hasn't been here in, what, over a week, maybe.
And I'm worried about.
Hope I didn't upset him or something.
My girlfriend, you know, you're everything to me. I just want you to be okay. So please know that. But yeah, the greedy people in this world, like all y'all who just chase money and all y'all want money, it's really everybody. Everybody's a snake out here and everywhere else. And, you know, they always end up with nothing. And it's crazy because I told these people the formula. I said, people who make real money, they have to understand that you do it through the universal laws of karma.
So do I, sis. And yeah, like I said, every time I go live, he's typically here, and we haven't seen him.
Don't do that. You're not going to see any money. You're going to continue to chase something.
But he has shown up. He's made a comment.
So that's the thing, you know, all these people, if they think they balling, you're not balling.
Yeah, it gets a little relentless. It absolutely gets a little bit fucking relentless.
Not anywhere close to where our God is about to position me. That's the thing. See, what I do is, you know, this is $1 million hustle in itself. You know, like I said, I'm constantly progressing strength-wise. These people are trying to kick my words, my rhetoric. It's real cute, man. Everybody wants to talk like me, but ain't none of y'all me, and none of y'all do what I do, so it doesn't make any sense. honey, I've proven to be immortal, you know, like with what I've been through. And they got Jamila over there, and she's saying she's immortal. Everything I say, they copy. And it's like, what are you talking about, bro? People is funny as hell, but like, it's all good. You know what I mean? I look at that as a compliment. It's admiration.
All right. Thank you for that, Nega.
It might be envy and jealousy too, but it's admiration, man. These people want to be like me. They want to be me.
Yeah, I'm more of a sativa guy. I like sativa because it makes my mind work well. But hey, bottom line, I don't care. Get me high.
The role model, so that's good. If you look up to me, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, end of the day, man, I just keep on doing what I do. We're gonna stay on top of the game, and that's it. But yeah, we're looking at over 30 to $50 million. And like I said, all y'all, if you try to block other people's blessings like y'all have tried to block mine every step of the way, how would you ever expect to get blessed? Y'all is funny, bro. They lack common sense. That's why I keep laughing at you. Like I said, I'm going to always win because you're evil. I told you, the minute you're evil, you lose out the gate.
Yep. This evening, yes, and I have a hybrid card. Nonetheless, yes, I took an absolute fucking ass kicking on the mute game. Lost to RTS twice, and you got to win in there. But you know, that's just part of the fun here on Negative 43 TV, 25 minutes after the hour, and the end of the show approaches rapidly.
Win no matter what. Y'all is slow. Feel me? So keep on doing what you do.
Yeah.
Stay evil.
Yeah, that could happen. Overthinking things on sativa. Yeah, it's been known to happen from time to time.
You can't change because all y'all wicked to the core, the wicked witches of the West and the East, right? Like Carly Fiorina. And like I said, it is what it is.
Don't you talk about General Carly Fiorina OOA like that, you little bitch.
They stole my inheritance. They're gonna have to come up off of that and give me that back too. So I think we're gonna be mad caked up and have all the money, and like I'm just gonna go to work and do this Batman thing and completely run the world. And like I think
mad caked up. Mad caked up. I can infer what the meaning is. Mad cake. No. You're never gonna have anything. You're never going to have any fucking thing at all there, you clown, you. But you know that. Thank God this is almost over with. And at the same time, damn it, this is almost over with. You know what I mean?
Christina and I can be in Dubai at some point. I'm going to be gambling and stuff, having fun, all right? Talk to y'all later, man. I love you, honey, more than anything.
He's going to be gambling and stuff. Yep. Never learn. That was Tyrese Need and Batman and Christina Forever, and that is about all that I have for you on this now Tuesday evening where I am. I'd like to thank everybody as always for spending some of your day with us here on Negative 43 TV. Great time as always. I mean, great times. That's all we do around here, isn't it? I certainly like to believe it is. Anyhow, I have a programming note for you. We're going to go heavy here this week. I will be on Wednesday and I will be on Thursday. Probably both times will be afternoon shows. So you'll want to keep an eye out for that to the best of your ability. Saturday Madness, we're going to be flexible there because there's a possibility that Sticky is going to be able to get the TJ interview lined up for Saturday. And that should take precedent over Saturday Madness. So we may have Saturday Madness. We may have an opening act show. We'll see how things go. But the TJ interview, that's top shelf priority. At least it is to me. So I will see you all again tomorrow. I certainly will. Probably about the same time I started, whatever time that was in your locality. So you'll want to keep an eye out for that. So again, you know what I'm going to say. It was a great party. I always love spending time with you. You know that. But it's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Richbartone. And until the next time, I'll talk to you.
And now, Negative 43 TV KUNT ends another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV is a wholly owned subsidiary of Baritone Media, LLC, with corporate offices located at One Cross Tower in downtown Sneedville. Negative 43 TV studios are located at 6969 Dead Daddy Drive in Sneedville. Negative 43 TV operates at a power of 200 hamster wheels, turning at exactly 61 revolutions per minute. On behalf of Rich and Marie Baritone, Old Betsy the Computer, Pete the Destroyer of Bud, and the rest of us here at Negative 43 TV, I'm Cleveland Steamer. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. And now, high flight.
Slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.